This red along the cushion is tough. Yeah, big shot to take on. It affords position on the black to the same pocket. I think you've got to take it on, but these are so tough at pace. Lovely pot. I didn't think he was able to play for the black to the opposite corner. That meant he could play it a bit slower to give the pocket more chance to take the red. So, good opportunity to, for the first time in the match, open a two-frame advantage. Good time to do it. As I said in the last frame, good time to find an extra gear.
No. $16. 17.
Pink's the better ball for position. No, we won't be thinking about it just yet, but Neil Robertson is on the verge of creating a bit of snooker history. The most century breaks made in the UK Championship is 12. That's held by Ronnie O'Sullivan. And the gentleman just the other side of the perspex here, Stephen Hendry, and
Thank you.
Neil's on 12
23.
at the moment.
$24.
Perfect angle on the blue if he wishes to go straight into them, just making sure there's no plants on. He seemed to go into them very gently there. Maybe he felt he might have knocked the
29.
red in, but he didn't catch it as he intended. And the way he's looking at things here, he's thinking of taking this red into the middle pocket and coming back up for the black, because he had a look at what he would leave. That would be a brave shot to take on at this stage. And now it's the safety shot that he's more interested in. No, Oh, he has played it. And when you can pot like that, why not? Needs to pull up, but what a wonderful shot. He's a bit unlucky there. Very unlucky.
30.
I think when Judd seen the red going in, he would have been thinking, well, what a shot he's played there, but bit unfortunate for the cue ball to finish in there.
Yeah, the only thing I'm surprised with it took him
Green
well
ball.
over a minute to decide to play the shot. Perhaps as this final is getting to the business end, he's given every shot as much thought as possible.
Robertson 30.
But I think that was always the shot, the red to middle. He'll settle for that as well. A little bit unlucky to where the cue ball landed, but a little bit fortunate to leave Judd so awkward.
And the red, the left side of the table, you'd have to play that with the right hand side on the cue ball, and he can't get to it because of the green. You can only hit the left hand side of that cue ball. Oh, that's never going to reach. What has he done here? Wow.
Foul and a miss. Robertson 4.
That's probably one of the worst shots I've ever seen Judd play.
One.
That could be very costly. Didn't want to hit the reds too hard, but he could have afforded to hit them at a little bit of pace.
Eight.
Just totally misjudged it.
Nine. Robertson 9.
Wow. Two of the game's greatest potters, and they both missed easy blacks off the spot now. So there is quite a bit of tension out there, even for these multiple winners.
One.
Never shows much emotion, Neil Robertson in his chair, but neither player does actually, but he'll be absolutely fuming sat there in his chair.
7.
I always say at this level, missing blacks off his spot is unforgivable.
8.
And you could say, obviously, getting to the business end of the finals, a lot of pressure out there, but these two players normally play better the more pressure that's on. So I don't subscribe to that being the reason he missed the black. It's just carelessness.
Yeah, and he was on the verge there of opening up a
50.
two-frame advantage. He might still do, but that was a golden opportunity for him.
16.
there's only one spot available for the pink. That's the green.
22. $23.
That was a risk he took. When you pot a red and move another red, there's always an element of risk. And he's been unfortunate to knock the red
23.
into that position and snooker himself on the blue.
Green ball.
This is much more difficult. No.
Chatram, 23.
Both players will be getting a little frustrated with some of the shots they've missed. That was far from easy, that green. He was unlucky to snooker himself on the blue.
Yeah, sure.
It's very tight as to whether this will pot. So easy just to catch the other red. From that picture, it doesn't look as if it does. I mean, he's directly behind it, so he'll know, but still not sure. The reason I don't think it pots is Judd was in a much better position and he took the other one to try and develop a red. So he probably felt that this wasn't on. No. Doesn't matter how well you're playing, Stephen. You can't pot balls that don't go.
Yeah, spent a long time again. Normally those kind of shots, your first inclination is the correct one. You kind of know straight away, but sometimes you try and convince yourself.
One.
Let's see how confident is Judd, feeling he's going to take the green on. Not shying away from anything. But it's not a great shot. Okay, he's got the straight red to the green pocket, the far right corner, but we want something easier than this. It's all a bit of a struggle at the moment for both players.
Five.
And that's not the best shot he's ever played.
10.
Now faced with a tricky cut back. Should have been straighter on this. Now had a look at the other one. The possibility of a double. Back to his first choice. No. Cutting those back.
To trump 10.
It's like we say, into a blind pocket. You haven't got the pocket in your eye line. You're looking away from the pocket. You're relying just on sheer judgment.
One. Eight.
Yellow and brown are a good target to get the snooker behind. That a bit too hard.
Neil Robertson 8.
Amazing. He thought the safety shot was just as difficult a shot as taking the pot on, and what a result he's had there. Whenever he missed it, he would have feared the worst.
Yeah, I kind of think this a shot like that, if Judd Trump was able to get it, would just give him that bit of inspiration. I really need something just to spark into life in this final. He's an inspirational player.
Well, he's been handed a wonderful chance.